You guys have, let's see, we've got 2 more days of today and tomorrow of solving. I don't think we're going to do the distance one. Maybe. I know you've done it, so maybe we'll do that because it would be a good review. I could do it. I don't know. I have to look at my plans. I don't want to have to rechange things once again. All right, here we go. So we're doing a little more solving again. This is really important that you can solve linear equations really well. We pretty much do this all year, okay? It is solving equations. But in geometry, your job is to figure out the relationship first, to set up your own equation, all right? And so we learn all about that. And so if you already know the solving, then now you just have to learn how to get it started, all right? To set up your own equation. Again, answers should be fully simplified, so if you get a fraction, that's fine, but just make sure it's reduced. Okay, so these are multi-step, 3-step equations, and the difference is that we have variables on both sides of the equal sign, and so what do we need to do? Combine the variables. We want to get all the letters together, and I like to say, and this is just how I do it, letters on the left. All right, letters on the left. You don't have to move it, move those letters to the left, but I like the alliteration. Letters to the left, you know what I mean? Alliteration is same letter over and over and over and over. Yeah, so letters on the left. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, also alliteration, okay. So that's what I do, just because it makes life easier for everybody. Otherwise, there's just too many ways to do it. It gets confusing for some. All right, if I want to take my letters to the left, what are you looking for? Oh, tissues. There's a set right there behind that little computer there. We'll use those. I'll get a new box out in a minute. Thank you. All right, here we go. Letters to the left. So what that means is I'm going to take this 5x that's on the right side of the equals, and I'm going to move it. How do I move it? Subtract it. Yeah, we're going to subtract the 5x and combine it with its friend. Positive 5x and negative 5x make a 0. And so now I have 4x's, and I'm taking away 5x's. What does that give me? Negative 1x, yeah. Plus 6 is equal to 7. And then, what do we need to do? Subtract the 6. Subtract the 6 from both sides, again, of that equal sign, if you will. And so on the left side, I have a negative 1x is equal to 7. Take away 6 is 1. And then we need to divide. Yeah, this is negative 1 times x. So I'm going to divide both sides by negative 1. What is negative 1 divided by negative 1? 1. It reduces. I like to say reduces as opposed to cancels out because it's a little more specific. And we get x is equal to negative 1. Positive 1 divided by negative 1. We have different signs, so the answer is going to be negative. Yeah, okay. All right, great. Let's try. Do we need to do another one of these? That sounded pretty good to you. How was that to you? Is that okay? Yeah? Let's do C. Let's skip B. Let's do C. All right, again, I'm going to take my letters and I'm going to move them to the left. So I'm going to take this negative 2x. How do I move it? Add 2x. Add 2x. When we're doing solving, we're actually doing PEMDAS backwards. We're starting with any adding or subtracting that we can do. We start with adding and subtracting. And then next we would try to multiply and divide. So we do PEMDAS backwards when we're solving. Negative 2x and positive 2x is 0 x's. And negative 7x plus 2x, negative 5. The negatives win there. There's more negatives. All right, so we have negative 5x minus 9 equals positive 31. And then what should we do? Add 9 to both sides. Good, some more adding. and subtracting. All right, negative 9 and positive 9 is 0. That leaves me with a negative 5x is equal to, what's 31 plus 9? 40. Beautiful. And then how do we get x by itself? Divide. And now we're moving over here to the multiply divide section. So what do we divide by? So I don't want to divide by x. I want the x. I want to get rid of the number in front of it. So we want to get rid of the negative 5. We're taking the whole number because negative 5 divided by negative 5 is 1. What is negative divided by negative? Positive, okay? So when the signs match, positive result. So we get 1x equals, what's over here? Negative 8. 40 divided by 5 is 8 with a negative sign there. Good, beautiful. All right, very good. Okay, let's do D. This becomes a little more work here because what do we need to do first? Distribute, yes. D-I-S-T-R-I-B-U-T-E. Distribute and simplify first. So we need to distribute and clean it up. All right, let's see what happens here. If I distribute, I'm taking the entire negative 3, and I'm going to distribute that negative 3 to each term inside those parentheses. And distribute really means to multiply. So I have negative 3 times 4x. What is negative 3 times 4x? Negative 12x's. Very good. And then I have negative 3, and you want to include the sign here. This is not just a 2, it's a negative 2. What is negative 3 times negative 2? Positive 6. We need a sign to separate, so we definitely want that positive there. Very good. All right, and then I have a positive 5x and a positive, whoops-a-daisy, 4 is equal to negative 18. And now we need to combine like terms. Okay, we can combine the 6 and 4. They are both constants. A constant is just a plain old number. Positive 6 and positive 4 gives me what? 10. All right, I'm going to put a positive 10. And I also have a negative 12x and a positive 5x. Negative 7x. So what's important here, and I think a lot of confusion can cause a lot of confusion, we are simply combining like terms here. These guys are on the same side of the equal sign. Don't overthink it. We're just combining them, just putting them together. You don't have to do the opposite like we do when they're on opposite sides of the equals. All right? They're on the same side. You just do what it says. All right, if they're on opposite sides, like we had to do here, they're on opposite sides of the equals, you do the opposite. Does that make sense to you? Okay. All right, so negative 12x and a positive 5x is a negative 7x plus 10 equals that negative 18. All right, now what can we do? Minus 10 from both sides. So again, we're moving to the opposite side, which is why we're doing the opposite here. Negative 10 and positive 10 is 0. Leaves me with a negative 7x is equal to negative 28. A whole lot of negatives here, lots and lots of them. They combine to get 28 negatives. And then we need to? Divide. Beautiful. Negative 7 division. Negative 7 divided by negative 7 reduces to 1. X equals negative divided by negative is positive 4. Very good. All right, how do you feel about this? Good. Excellent. It's like your first week of of algebra? Yeah? You guys had subs in 8th grade, right? Yeah. Miss Barnett was out with, yeah. Yeah. All right, let's do one more. You guys choose. Do you want to do E or do you want to do F? F. F? Okay. All right, once again, what do we know to start with? Distribute in. All right, so we're going to distribute that -2. Again, I always include my signs here. So -2 times x is -2x. And then we have -2 times -5. -2 times -5 is +10. The rest of the problem, don't leave anything out. They will be angry. Okay. Then we can do what? Combine like terms. All right. I have a -2x and a -4x, which gives me how many negatives? -6x. Very good. I have a +10 and a -3. Who wins? +7. The positives win because there's more of them. All right, equals -28.
29.
Oh, look at that. Thank you. It is 29. Thank you for catching my...
You're a racing pen.
Dude, I am a racing pen. Isn't that rad? Okay, sorry. I love my erasable pens. They're like the greatest thing on earth. Okay. I am a racing pen, yes. Okay, from here, what do we do next?
Yeah.
Good. Good. Subtract 7 from both sides. +7 and -7 is 0. That is called the additive inverse. We have -6x is equal to a whole lot of negatives. How many negatives do we have here?
A lot.
36 negatives. A whole lot of negatives, 36 of them. And then we need to divide by -6. Very good. -6 divided by -6 is? 1. 1. So we get 1x is equal to +6. Negative divided by negative is positive. 36 divided by 6 is 6. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thus concludeth the notes for today. Please get out a piece of paper or continue the previous day. Just draw a line, and we're going to write delta mass 0.5. Delta mass 0.5 on there. And please write their problem and show excellent work. You might want to number the problems just as you go. That would be fine. What are we doing? Delta mass 0.5 today? Okay. Put that title on the paper. Number those problems. Show good organized work. Thank you.